households, both alike in dignity, and fair Verona, we lay our scene.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
Put forth the fatal loins of these two foes. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Whose misadventure piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's hand not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss our toil shall strive to mend.
Gregory, on my word, will not carry coals.
No!
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant.
Draw thy tool. Here comes of the house of Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back.
How? Turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our side and let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them that bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say I? No. No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve a good as man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Say better, sir.
You lie!
Draw for me, men. Gregory, remember thy washing glow.
Pop fools, put up your swords, for you know not what you do.
What art thou, drawn among these heartless hides? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy doubt.
I do but keep the peace. Put up that sword and manage to depart these men with me.
What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward.
Claws, bills, partisans, strike! Beat them down! Down with the Capulets! Down with the Montagues!
If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of that peace. For this time now, arrest depart away. Capulets, you shall come along with me and Montague. Come you this afternoon. To know our further pleasure in this case, to Old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart. Where is Romeo? Saw you
glad I am he's not at this fray.
Maybe but learn from what the sorrows go. He wouldn't give curious willingly as now. See where he comes. So please, you step aside. I'll know if his grievances will be much denied. I would that words to hide by I stay. To hear to shrift. Come on. Good morrow, cousin.
Ah, the day so young.
But news struck nine.
Sad hour seemed long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was, but what sadness influences Romeo's hours?
Oh, not having that which having makes them short.
Of love.
Out.
In love.
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so rough and trying to improve.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still shall without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh, me, what fray was here? Just tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Oh, brawling love, oh, loving hate, oh, anything of nothing first created. Heavy likeness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming form, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick hell, still waking sleep. That is not what this is. This love fill I, that feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, but rather weep.
Oh, good-hearted what?
A leaden heart's oppression.
Why such is love's transgression? Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate to have it pressed with more of thine. Who is love that thou hast shown? Farewell, my cousin.
Soft, I'll go along. If you shall leave me, shall do me wrong.
Hush. I'm not here, I've lost myself. This is not Romeo, he is some other where.
Who is it that you love?
What, shall I groan and tell thee?
Grow, no, but sadly tell me who.
Yeah, but a sick man in sadness make his will. A word ill urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I am so near what I suppose you love.
A right fair marksman, and she's fair I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuts as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit, you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She's rich in beauty, only poor, that when she dies, with beauty dies her store.
Then she has sworn that she was to live chaste.
She hath. And in sparing, she makes huge waste. For beauty starved with her severity, and it cuts beauty off from all posterity. She's too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow, do I live dead and live to tell it now.
Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty to thine own eyes. Examine other beauties.
Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctor an oath to die in death.
But Montague is bound as well as I am. Penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both. A pity, 'tis you lived out so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
But saying more what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not yet seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Young and she are happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I've invited many a guest. Come, go with me. Go, sir, trudge about through fair Verona. Find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house, and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Oh, not mad, said Bolio, but bound. Bound more than a bad man is. I'm shut up in a prison. I'm kept without my food. I'm whipped and tormented. Good evening, gentlemen.
Very good, Ian. I'm afraid, can you read?
I'm unfortunate in my misery.
Perhaps you learned without book, but can you read anything you see?
Oh, if I know the letters in the language.
You say honestly. Rest you, Mary.
Oh, stay, fellow, I can read. Thaddeus John Previous III, John Michael, Lord Capulet, his wife and daughter, Soraya Duet, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, Michael Phelps, Sir Lancelot Taggart, Ariana Grande, Livia and my fair niece Rosaline, the Jonas brothers, Bob, and the fairest lady, Jamie Lynn of Quinn. A fair assembly, whither should they come? Whither, to supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll just tell you without asking. My master is the great Capulet, and if you be not of the monsters, I pray, come and crush up a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At the same ancient piece of Capulet sups the fair rose life without love, and with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattained eye, fair face with some I shall show, I shall make you think these
Oh, go along, no such side to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse! Where is my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maiden hand at 12 years old, I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird? God forbid, where is this girl? What Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
Nurse, leave a while. We must talk in secret. Shoo-shoo. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Nurse, come back. I have remembered me. Thou hearest my counsel. Thou knowest my daughter of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
Only 14 of my teeth, and to my teen be it spoken. She's not but 4, and I have but 4. How many days until Lambstide?
A fortnight and odd days.
I never shall forget it. Of all the days of the year, for upon that day I had laid wormwood to my dug, sitting in the sun.
I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Peace I have done. God marked thee to his grace. That was the prettiest babe that I've ever nursed, and I might live to see thee married once.
Married? That Mary's the very reason I come to talk of. Now tell me, daughter Juliet, what lies your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor? Were not I thy lonely nurse, I would say thou hast sucked wisdom from thy teat.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are already made mothers. And by my count, I was rather much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his counsel.
A man, young lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he is a man of wax.
Verona summer hath not seen such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? Tonight you shall behold him at our feast. Read over the volume of young Paris's face and find delight with beauty's pen. Examine every married ligament and find where one another lends content. So shall you share all he doth possesses by having him, making yourself no less.
No less, nay, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like if looking like a move, but no more deep shall I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madame, the guests are come. Dinner served up.
You called. My young lady asked for the nurse cursed in the pantry and everything in extremity. I must hence wait. I beseech you, follow straight.
Oh! We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Go girls, seek happy nights to happy days.
Yeah, what speech shall be spoke for our excuse? Or shall we just on without apology?
Days out of such prolixity that after the prompter for entrance, they shall measure us by what they will, we shall measure them a measure and be gone.
Oh, give me a torch. I'm not for the assembly. Being but heavy, I'll bear the light.
Hey, says Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have the nimble souls, dancing shoes. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with the shaft to soar with its light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound above a pitch, but with dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love? Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Oh, is love a tender thing? Nay, it is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Come, give me a case to put my visage on. A visor for a visor. What care I? What curious eye doth quote deformities? Here are the beetle brows that shall blush for me.
Come, not enter, no sooner in, every man take to his knees.
Torch for me. The wantons, light of hearts, tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. For I'm proverb to the grand shy phrase. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was never so fair. I am done.
Tut duns the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the mire of love, wherein thou sinkest up to the air. Come, we burn daylight, ho!
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our light in vain, like lamps by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in that air, once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass. But 'tis not wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I've dreamt a dream tonight.
And so have I,
Well, what was yours?
that dreamers often lie.
And bed asleep.
Where they do dream things true. Oh, then I see Queen Mad hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in a shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies over men's noses as they lie asleep. Boop. Her chariot is a hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel or old grub. Time out! Oh, mind the fairy's coachmakers. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers. Her traces of the smallest spider webs. Her collars of the moonshine's watery beams. Her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film. Her wagoner, a small gray-coated gnat. Not so half as a round little worm, pricked by the lazy finger of the maid. And in this state, she gallops, night by night, through lovers' brains. And they dream of love, or courtiers' knees, who dream on courtiers straight, or lawyers' fingers, who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips, who straight on kisses dreams. Which, the angry mouth, with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, which learns them and presses them, making them women of good carriage. This is she.
Peace, Mercutio, thou talks of nothing.
It's true. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconsistent than the wind who woos. Even now the frozen bosom of the north, being angered, puffs away from thence, turning aside to the dewdropping south.
This way, Tonga. Close this for ourselves. Supper is done. We shall come too late. I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin its fearful day. And with this night's revels, and expire the term of despised life enclosed in my breast, by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my suit. On, lusty gentlemen!
Strike drum.
Welcome, gentlemen! Ladies that have their toes unplagued with corn will walk about with you. Ah, my mistresses, which of you all will now deny to dance? She? A big dainty. Welcome, gentlemen! I have seen the day that I have worn a visor. And could tell a whispering tale in a fair lady's ear. Such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You're welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play.
All right.
She doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of the night. To my heart no love till now, forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague! Fetch me my rapier, boy! What dares the slave come hither covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead I hold it not a sin!
Why, how now, kinsman?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain come hither in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo!
Tend thee, gentle cuz. Let him alone.
It fits when such a villain is a guest, I'll not endure it! Why, uncle, 'tis a shame!
Go to, you are a saucy boy. Isn't it so indeed? This trick may chance to scathe you. I know what, you must contrary me. Marry 'tis time, well said, my heart. You are a princart. Go, be quiet or more lights. For shame, I'll make you quiet, but cheerily, my heart.
Patience perforce with woeful color meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. This intrusion now shall seeming sweet, shall convert to bitterest gall.
If I profane, if my unworthiest hand is holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong with your hands too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have saints not lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, the lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou lest fate turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, on my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine, my holy sin is purged.
Then my lips have the sin they took.
Sin from my lips, O trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
Madame, your mother craves a word with you.
Oh, what is your mother?
Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house, any wise, any virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you talked withal, and I'll tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the
Then
chinks.
she's a Capulet. Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's death.
Away become squares at best.
Ah, so I fear the more is my unrest.
Nurse, come hither.
What is yon gentleman, the son and heir of old Tiberius?
What is he that goes out the door now?
Marry that, I think, be young Patricio.
What is he that follows here but will dance not?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate, too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy.
Oh, Romeo!
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Oh, rise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief that thou her maid, far more fair than she. Be not a maid since she is envious. Her vestal livers are but sick and green, and none but fools to wear. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. It is my love. All that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, and I will answer it. Oh, I'm too bold, I'm too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand? Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
It is thy name that is my enemy. Thou art a Montague, though not thyself. What's in a Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo, were he not Romeo called, would retain that dear perfection to which he owed that title. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is of no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Oh, call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that this be screened at night, so stumblest upon my counsel?
By name, dear saint, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written it, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know thy sound. Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
Tell me how thou camest hither, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and a place like death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
Oh, with love's light wings did I approach this walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out. And love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alas, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued. One thing of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek. Thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form. Fain deny what I have spoke, but fair will compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will believe thee. Oh, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkest I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay so that thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more strength to be cunning. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou didst overhear ere I was ware my true love's passion.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips with silver all these fruits.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orbs. If thou must swear, prove likewise variable.
What then shall I swear by?
Do not swear. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy for this contract tonight. It is too rush, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be, ere one may say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Oh, good night, good night. As sweet repose and rest come to thy heart, as thou within thy breast.
Oh, but thou leave me so unsatisfied.
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of love's faithful vow for mine.
Oh, but that I did give it to thee before thou didst request it.
And wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it to thee again, I wish for the thing that I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Madame!
I hear some noise from within. Sweet love I'll do. I come. Stay but a little while. I will come again.
Oh, blessed night! Oh, I am afeard being a knight. It is all too flattering, too sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word to me tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee, when and where thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madame!
By and by I come, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madame!
I come! So strive my soul, 1,000 times good night.
It's
my soul that calls upon my name.
My Romeo,
Yes,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 hour till then. I did forget why I did call thee back.
Let me stand to till thou remember it.
I will forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company. Oh, good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. That I shall say again till it be morrow.
Sleep upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. So I will hence to my ghostly friar's cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell. Good morrow, Father.
What tongue so early sweet salute me? Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin, was that with Rosaline?
With Rosaline? My ghostly father, no, I forgot that name. That name is Woe.
That's good, my son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee, ere thou ask it again, I've been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one hath wounded me, and then spy me wounded. Both are remedies, but did thy holy physic lies. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confessions, fine but riddling shrift.
Then, plainly know, my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine is set on hers, so hers is set on mine. And all combined, say what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed, and we made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us! Today!
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline that thou did love so dear, so soon forsaketh? Young men's love not truly lies in their hearts, but in their eyes. Pronounce this sentence then. Woman may fall when there's no strength left in man.
Thou didst charge me off for loving
For
Rosaline,
doting, not for loving dear people mine.
and bids me bury
Not
love.
in a grave another out to have.
I pray thee, chide not. She whom I love now doth grace her face and love for love aloud. The other did not show.
Oh, she knew well that thy love did read by rote and thy could not spell. But come, young waverer, come with me. And in one respect, I'll assist thy be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your two households' rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow they stumble and run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke to his man.
Why, it's that pale, same hard-hearted wench that Rosaline torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the king's man told Capulet, hastened letters to his father's house.
A challenge.
On my life, Romeo answer it.
Oh, any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer letters mastered, how he dares, being there.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead, stabbed with the white wench's black eye, run through the ear with a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft, with a blind bow-boy butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than Princey Cats. He's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing prick songs. He keeps time, distance, and proportion. He rests, his minimum rest. 1, 2, and and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button, a duelist, a gentleman of the very first house, the first and second cause. Ah, the immortal passado, the punto reverso, the hey!
The what?
Very good blade, very tall man, very good. Here comes Romeo, here comes Romeo. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
Slip, sir, the slip. You not conceive.
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, one may strain to courtesy.
That's as much as to say such a case as yours, which is a man to bow in the hand.
Meaning, to courtesy?
Thou hast most kindly.
Almost courteous exposition.
Nay, I'm the very pig of courtesy.
Pig for flower!
Right.
Why then is my pump flowered, huh? Why then is my pump flowered?
Sure, wait. Follow me this just now till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing solely singular.
Here's good to give. A sail!
Two. A shirt and a smock.
Peter, and then my fan. Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face for her fans, the fairer face.
Got any good morrow, gentlemen?
Gaudy good Ian, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good, Ian?
'Tis no less, I tell thee. For the body hand of the Dow is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you! What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
By my troth, it is well said, for himself to mar, quotha. Gentlemen, may any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you where you may find Romeo, but young Romeo will be older when you found him than he was when you ever saw him. I'm the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse.
Say well.
Yea, is the worst well. Very well, took I faith. Wisely.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
She will indict her to some supper. A bond, so.
What is thou found?
No hair, sir. Unless I hear, sir, in a Lenten pie, that is something stale and poor, Eric respect.
An old hair whore, is a very good leading lad. Lot of hair that's a whore, is that's the whore, and the very good is the hair that's the whore.
Romeo, will we come to your father's? We'll to dinner there.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell. Lady.
Stop.
Lady. Sorry.
What merchant was that was so full of his ropery?
One that loves to hear himself talk, and will talk more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Now, afore God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Skirmy knave! Pray you, sir, word, my young lady bid me inquire you out, and what she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if you should lead her in a fool's paradise, as I say, to be for a very gross kind of behavior, as I say, but the gentlewoman is a young, and therefore, if you should go tumble with her, then it would be a very gross thing to do to any gentlewoman, and a very weak deal.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress, I do protest
A
unto thee.
good heart and I faith, I will tell her as much. Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
Nurse, thou dost not mock me. What wilt thou tell her?
I will tell her that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Ah, bid her devise, by some means, this afternoon. And there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived and married. Here's what thy pay.
Oh, truly, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
Today, she shall be there.
Farewell. Commend me to thy lady and mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter, and then before, into peace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him? Oh, that is not so she is lame. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill. From 9 to 12 is 3 long hours. Had she warm, young, and affectionate blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy to my love, and his to me. But old folks, many faint as they were dead, unwieldy slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh, nurse, hast thou met with him? What news? Ay me, though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. For if news be merry, thou shamest the sound of sweet music by playing it to me with so sour face.
I am aweary. Give leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a jaunts I've had.
I would that thou had my bones and I thy news. I pray thee speak. Good nurse, speak.
What haste? Can you not stay a while? And can you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in the delay is longer than the tale that thou dost excuse. Nay, I pray thee, is thy news good or bad? Answer to that, and I'll say the circumstance. Well, let me be satisfied, is it good or bad?
Well, you have made but a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? No, not he, though his face be better than any man's is. And for a hand, nor foot, no body, though they be not talked on yet, they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench. Serve God. What have you had to dine at home?
No, but all this I did know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Fie, how my head aches. What a head have I. It beats as if it would fall into 20 pieces. My back. The other side. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jouncing up and down.
I faith I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like a honest and a kind and a gentle and a courteous and I warrant and a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Are you so hot? Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforth, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays your husband waiting to make you a wife.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow cannot unveil the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words? Can love devouring death do what he dare? It is enough that I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have but violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in his own deliciousness, and the taste confounds in the appetite. Therefore, love moderately. Long love does so too swift, as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady. 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 Oh, so light of foot will never wear out the everlasting flint. The gossamer may bestride in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall so light as vanity. So come with me, for you two shall not stay alone, till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray good Mercutio. Let's retire. The day is hot, the captains are abroad, and if we shall meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For in these days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, clasps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws him on the drawer when indeed there is no need.
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good end, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
Ah! Ah! You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you shall give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us? Minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's what shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw to some quiet place, or reason coldly for grievances. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look. Let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure eye.
Peace be with you. Here comes my man.
Oh, but I'll be hanged, sir, if he were your livery. Mary, go before to field, he be your follower. Your worship in that sense, they call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such degree. Villain, I am none. Therefore I seat on those who not. Farewell.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw!
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, a name I tender as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm this honorable vile submission. Alice Nicota carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives that I mean to make bold withal. And as you shall use me hereafter, try beat the rest of the 8. Will you flick your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put that rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Drop it, Volio! Beat down that weapon! Gentlemen, for shame! Forbear this outrage! The prince expressly have forbade this banning of Rhoda's script! Hold Tybalt, come Mercutio!
I'm hurt. Plague on both your houses! Is he gone and hath nothing? Oh.
Why, Mercutio, art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No. 'Tis not so deep as a well, nor wide as a church door. But 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. I am peppered. He was a warrant for this world. You must find me tomorrow a grave. Plague on both your houses! Zounds! A dog, a rat, a mouse. I can't scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us, Romeo? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some place, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses! They have made worms meat of me. I have it. Soundly too. Your houses.
This man, the prince's near ally, my very friend, has got this mortal hurt on my behalf. My reputation is stained! Stained with Tybalt's hour. Tybalt that hour has been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy touch hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel. Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit which told time to break his glory hath inspired the clouds. This day's black fate on more days not repent. This but begins the woe, others must end. Here comes the furious Tybalt back again. Alive in triumph from Mercutio slain, he awaits the heaven, respected Lenford. And fire fury be my conduct now! Tybalt, take back the villain. Thou late thou gavest me for Mercutio's soul, but a little way above our head. It is steady, but I to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy! That thing is consortium here! Shall with a man!
This shall determine that!
Romeo, away, be gone. The sins are up, Tybalt slain, and the prince I find here shall do me death.
Oh, and fortune's full!
Who began this bloody fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all.
Tybalt! Oh, my cousin! Oh, prince, oh, cousin, husband! Oh, the blood is spilled, my dear kinsman! Princess, thou art true! For blood of ours and blood of Montague! Oh, cousin! Benvolio, who began this bloody fray? He's a kinsman to the Montagues. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all but 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou prince must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live! Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who now in the price of his dear blood doth owe?
Not only with Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but the law would end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your haste proceeding. My blood for your rude wrongs doth lie a-bleeding. But I'll immerse you with so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found that hour will be his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
Fine.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steed. Think true love acted modestly? Come night, come Romeo. Come thou day and night. Oh, come gentle, black-robed, loving night. Thou wilt lie upon the wings of night. Hither new snow upon a raven's back. Oh, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, cut him up into little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that the whole world will fall in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought a mansion of love, but not yet possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day before the night of some festival, likened to a child who has new robes but may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news in every tongue she speaks, but Romeo speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what hast us there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the cords.
I mean, why dost thou wring thy hands?
He's dead! He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, alack! The day is gone, he is killed, he is dead!
Can heaven be so envious?
Heaven can know. Romeo cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, whoever would have thought it, Romeo?
Hath Romeo slain himself? What torture is this This should be word in dismal hell. If he is dead, say thou but I, and that bare foul eye will poison more than the death-darting eye of a cockatrice. I am not I if there be such an eye. Oh, say thou but I if he is dead, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine of my weal or woe.
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. Save the mark on his breast, on his manly breast, a corpse, a piteous, bloody corpse, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood. I swooned at the sight.
Oh, break my heart. Poor bankrupt, break at once, ne'er look on liberty.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I ever had. Oh, courteous gentleman, honest Tybalt, that I ever should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo dead, and is Tybalt slain? My dearest cousin and my dearer lord? Then sound the dreadful trumpet of general doom, for who is living if those two are gone?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo is banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day it did.
Oh, hid serpent heart with flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical.
No faith, no trust, no honesty in men, all perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers, these griefs, these sorrows, these woes make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. What a beast was I to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, poor my lord, for who shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? All gone, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit measure bound to this death's word sound. No woe can this word sound. Where is my mother and my father, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with their tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Come, cords, come, nurse. Poor ropes, you are beguiled. Both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you a highway to my bed, so that death, not Romeo, take my maiden head.
I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Your Romeo will be here at night. All to him. He's at the Lord's cell.
Oh, give this ring to my sweet knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, Romeo. Affliction is enamored in thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What sorrow pierced the acquaintance of my hand that I yet know not?
Too often is my dear son in such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
For less than doomsday is the prince's doom.
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ah! Banishment! Be merciful, say death. For exile hath much more terror in his look, much more than death. Be merciful, do not say banishment.
Here from Verona thou art banished. The world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. The banished is death misheard, calling death banished. Thou cuttest off my head with a golden axe and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault calls our laws death. But the kind prince, taking thy part, has rushed aside the law and turned backward death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. How hast thou the heart, being professed my friend, to mangle me with the word banished? Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat, every dog, every little mouse, every unworthy thing may look upon her, but Romeo may not. He is banished. I am banished.
Oh, fond madman, hear me speak a little.
Thou will speak again of banishment.
I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they when that wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. when thou was young as I. Juliet, thy love, in hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banished. Then mightst thou speak, and I would listen. Then mightst thou tear thy hair, taking the measure of an unmade grave as I do now.
Arise, good Romeo. One knocks. Hide thyself.
Not I. Unless the breath of heart-sick groans enfold me from the search of eyes.
Hark how they knock. Thou wilt be taken. By and by, who's there? Romeo, stand up. Run to my study. Hide thyself. Who knocks so hard? What simpleness is this? Where? Who's there? What's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
Over there in the corner of it, drunk in his own tears.
Oh, he is even in my mistress's case, just in her case. Oh, hideous predicament, woeful sympathy. Even so lies she, weeping and blubbering, and weeping. Stand up. Stand up. Stand and be a man. For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand. Why should you fall into sheep and owl?
Nurse,
Death is the end of all.
speakest thou, Juliet? How is it with her? Doth she not think me an old murderer? Now I have stained the childhood of our joy with blood. Blood removed but little from her own. Where is she and how doth she? What says my concealed lady of our cancelled love?
She says nothing, sir, but weeps and falls on her bed and starts up and Tybalt calls and on Romeo cries and down falls again.
As if that name was shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder her. As that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Well, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of my anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me, that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. An ill-beseeming beast in seeming both. An unseemingly man and a seeming woman. Thou hast slew Tybalt. Will thou slay thyself and slay thy lady by doing so damned hate upon thyself? Why railest thee, man, on thy heaven, on thy birth, the heaven and the earth? What rounds thee, man? By my holy order, I thought thy disposition better tempered. Thou hast slew Tybalt. Tybalt will slewest thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There, art thou happy? Thy Juliet is alive, whose dear sake was but lately dead. There, art thou happy? The law that threatened death turned to thy friend and becomes exile. There, art thou happy? A pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array, and yet like a sullen and misshaven wench, thou poutest upon thy fortune. Take heed, for such die miserably. Go, get thee to thy lady, as was decreed. But look that thou not stay till the watchman set, for then thou canst not pass the Mantua. Where thou shalt stay till we can find a time to blaze thy marriage, reconcile thy friends, beg pardon of the prince, and bring thee back with 1,000 times more joy than thou went forth in lamentation. Nurse, let Juliet know that Romeo is coming.
Oh, holy friar, I could have stayed here all evening to hear the good news. Oh, what learning is. I'll tell you, my lady will come.
'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Wilt thou be gone so? It is not day yet. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. Look, love, what envious streaks and lace the severing clouds in yonder gulf. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needest not to be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I'm content, so thou wilt have it so. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is it my soul? Let's talk. It is not dead.
Nurse! Your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
And window let light in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and all this.
Wilt thou be gone so? Love, Lord, husband, friend, I must hear from thee every hour in the day. For in a day there are many minutes. Oh, by this time I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
I will omit no opportunity that may convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, and all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh, daughter, are you up?
Who is it that calls? It is my lady mother. Is she not down so late or up so early? What unaccustomed cause procures her hither?
Well, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes in such a need time.
Thou hast secured a father, child, one who, with thee from thy heaviness, has sorted out a sudden day of joy.
Madam, in good time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morning. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman of the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee their joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I might wed, that he should be my husband may come to woo. I pray thee, go in and tell my lord and father I will not marry. And when I do, it shall be Romeo.
What?
Whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself. I see how I'll take it at your hands.
How now, wife? Have you delivered to her heart a decree?
Aye, sir, she will not. She gives thanks. I would look forward married to her grace.
Soft, take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How? Will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride?
Proud I am not, but thankful I am. Proud I can never be of what I hate! But even thankful for hate that is meant love.
How? Sharp logic, what is this? Proud, and I thank you not, and yet not proud, mistress, minion, you. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out you green sickness carrion, out you baggage, you tallow face.
Fie, what are you, mad?
Father, I beseech you on my knees, please go with patience to hear me speak
Hang
word.
thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to the church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face.
Please, Father.
Speak not,
Father,
reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we scarcely thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now, I see that one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her out on her holiday.
God in heaven bless her so. You are to rate my lord, to blame her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongue, good prudence. Some matter with your gossips go.
I speak no treason.
Oh, God, a goody end.
May not one speak?
Peace, you mumbling fool! Utter your gravity over a gossip's bull, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
It makes me mad. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart. Advise. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul, I never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there the bottoms of my grief. Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if thou wilt not, make my bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? My faith is in heaven. My husband on earth, how shall that faith return to me unless my husband bring it from heaven by leaving earth? Oh, comfort me, counsel me. Alack that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing that he dares never come back to challenge you, or if he do, then it needs must be by stealth. Since the case so stands as now it doth, I think it's best you married with the county. Oh, he is a lovely gentleman, and Romeo is a dish-clout to him. An eagle, madame, hath not so quick, so green, so fair an eye as Paris hath. Beshrew my heart, I think you are happy in the second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead. 'Twere as good as he were, as you hear no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul too.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady mother I am gone to the friar, having displeased my father to be absolved.
Marry this, I will. And this is wisely done.
I'll to the friar's cell to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it, on Thursday next be married to this county.
Oh, tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this. If in thy wisdom thou can give no help, do thou but call my resolution wise. And with this nice knife, I'll help it presently.
Old daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which is desperate that would we prevent. If rather than married to the county Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, it is likely that thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame, that with compass with death himself to escape from it. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap off the battlements of any tower than marry Paris, and I will do so without fear or doubt to live an unstained life to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be married, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow look that thou lie alone. Let not the nurse lie in bed with thee. Then being in bed, take thou this vial. Then in bed, take thou this vial. And this distilling liquor drink thou of, when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor. For no pulse shall surcease, no warmth, no breath shall testify that thou livest. The roses in thy lips and cheeks shall fade to waning ashes. Thy eyes' windows fall like death, when death shuts up the day of life. Each part deprived of supple government shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. And in this borrowed strugness of like death thou shalt continue 42 hours, and awake as from a pleasant sleep. And in the morning when the bridegroom come to rouse thee, there thou art dead.
Juliet? Juliet? Please. Juliet, please.
And as the manner of our country is, thou wilt be uncovered on the bier, in thy best robes, and thou shalt be borne to the same ancient vaults where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. Romeo by my letters shall know our drift, and hither he and I shall come and watch thy waking. And that very night he shall bear thee hence to Mature, and this shall free thee from thy present shame, if no inconsistent toy nor womanish fear abate thy in the valor of acting it.
News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Hast thou letters to me from the friar? Is my lady well? How fares my father? How doth my Juliet? That ask again, for nothing can be ill if she is well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body lays in Capul's monument, and her immortal part with angels sing. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, since you did leave it for my office, sir.
Is it even so?
Then I defy you, stars!
Thou knowest my lodging. Give me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
Oh, pardon me, but your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Hush, thou art deceived. Leave me, and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter. Get thee gone, and hire those post horses. I will hence tonight. Well, Juliet, let's see for means. I will lie with thee tonight. O mischief, thou art swift to enter into the thoughts of desperate men.
I am almost afraid to stand alone here in the churchyard. But I shall venture. Sweet flowers with flowers, thy bridal bed I strew. O woo, thy canopy is dust and stones.
O detestable moth, O womb of death, thou art gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. Thus I will enforce thy jaws to open, and in despite I will cram thee with more food.
Unhallowed toil? Vile Montague? Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey, and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed. Therefore came I hither. Good, gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. Think upon these gone. Let them affright thee, I do beseech the youth. Put not another sin upon my head by urging me to fury. By heaven, I love thee better than myself, for I come hither armed against myself. Leave, and hereafter say a madman's mercy bid thee run away.
I do defy thy conjuration, and apprehend thee for a felon.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy. Oh, my love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Juliet. Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Am I to believe that unsubstantial death is amorous? That the abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour? Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, O doors of breath, seal with righteous kiss the stateless bargain to engrossing death. And thus with a kiss I die. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick.
What's this? A cup close in my true love's hand. Poison I see hath been his time of scent. Oh, churl drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Happily some poison doth hang on them to let me die with a restorative. Thy lips are warm. Yea, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rest, and let me die.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his hand. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things.
Some shall be pardoned and some punished, for never was a story of more woe
than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Right.